What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Jay Vega from the Bokeh Junkies, and we're going to talk about 5 safety tips when working with a new photographer. Let's go. Alright, tip number 1. Look through their Instagram page. Chances are he or she has worked with somebody you know or are following as well, and hit them up. Ask them what what was their experience like with that photographer, and everything. If everything is all good, then you can, feel, better about it. If you reach out to another model and she's like, this guy is creepy, or the place is sketchy, or whatnot, just kindly decline and keep it pushing. If they hit you up, if you hit them up, I would check out their page first. The same thing, look at the models, reach out to the models first before you reach out to any photographer. It's just a safe way to do things. That's my first tip. Tip number 2, if you're still unsure, you're like 80% there, but you're like, depending on what the photographer is asking of you. Let's say they want to do boudoir, but you've never really done anything like that with a male photographer or a female photographer, it doesn't matter. So, you're putting yourself in a vulnerable situation. Ask that photographer, hey, do you mind if I could bring a friend? Shouldn't be a problem. Now, a photographer might say yes, but maybe that friend might wait in another room if everything is okay on your side, because sometimes people can be not cool. Don't take that personal. But let's say I'm a photographer, right? And somebody brings their friend. Their friend might be annoying, taking pictures, asking questions. Might be another photographer, like a newbie, trying to, figure out what they want to do, and it just becomes a situation where you're becoming a coach. You're trying to give somebody tips, and you're trying to work with this client. So sometimes a photographer might say, hey, have your friend, wait over here, sit on the couch, we'll work in this area, or whatever. And that's okay too. But if a photographer says no, that is a red flag. If a photographer says no, I don't want you bringing anybody, clearly they're not being understanding of your situation, driving and getting to some location that you've never been to before. So I would just
cancel that bitch.
Alright, tip number 3. Tell your family, tell your friends where you're going. If you have an iPhone, you can use the Find Me app to share your location. I would suggest doing this all the time, because you're traveling to a different area, you don't know where you're going, you don't know who that photographer is with, you don't know if the place is sketchy. All those things, you just want to let people know I'm over here, and the times that you're going to be there too, so people know where you're at. That's just a given. But I see a lot of people not doing that because they think that, oh, I'm fine. Even if you are fine, let somebody else know that you're fine. Share your location. Alright, tip number 4. Tell the photographer from the beginning what you are comfortable with, especially if they're asking for more edgy content. Okay? I myself shoot a lot of boudoir, and as a photographer, I tell people what I'm comfortable with as well. And I'm always telling, the model, hey, is it cool if we can do something like this? And if not, that's fine. You tell me what you're comfortable with. These are things to let people know that you're a good human being and that you're just trying to capture an image. And you as a model should always be forthcoming and say, I'm cool with XYZ, right? A photographer should not be walking up to you, touching you, positioning you, unless you're in a position, I might get into a situation where I say, hey, stay right there. Do you mind if I fix your hair? Okay. If they say yeah, cool. If they say no, I say there's a mirror right there. Boom. Done. Right? But communication is key between both of us. And a photographer should never be touching anyone without asking. In any situation, communication. Ask. Tell people, I'm not comfortable with this. Don't be scared to say no. I've been in situations where even myself as a photographer, was thinking to myself, is this actually happening right now? Like, and you have to get yourself out of that mind state of like, it's like a dream to you. Don't fall victim to that. Say what you mean what you say. No. Period. I don't like that, not doing that. Let's try something else. All right, tip number 5. Now this might seem strange, or it might seem like no shit. But pick up on someone's energy. I know it sounds crazy, but you could tell if someone has good intentions or bad intentions. Don't second guess your gut feeling. Right? So if that person has good intentions, they have good energy, they mean well, they just seem like, like it's about the work and everything is good vibes, awesome. If someone's creeping you out, exit stage left. Hey, where's the bathroom? I'll be back. Get dressed, get out. Hey, I'm cutting this short. Hey, why? I'm good. Emergency happened. Whatever it is, get out of that situation. But people should be able to pick up on people's energy, because to me, it's about connecting with people. If you're working with me per se, you should know what kind of quality images you're gonna get. I'm not worried about capturing fire. I know that I'm gonna get it from anyone. But to me, it's about connecting with people and having a friendship and then making memories. And then those pictures will reflect that later on next time you shoot with that person. So yeah, my 5 tips, guys. I know some of them sound pretty basic, but I hear a lot of stories, which I will not go in because I'll be here forever. And I don't want to rant because, I should rant. But nah, I won't do it. I'll save that for my Instagram, you know what I'm saying? But I've heard a lot of stories, and it hurts my heart every time I hear a model going through something with some creep ass dude calling himself a photographer because he has a camera. It makes my job harder, because they're less likely to work with a male photographer because they start thinking that everyone might be like that, and that is not true. I care about the images. I love photography. I love to capture people. I love to do moody work. I love black and whites. Anybody who knows me knows that, even though my Instagram is filled with colors. Thanks, Michael, Jose. That got me doing a bunch of color. But anyway, I don't want it to be a problem. I don't want to feel uncomfortable, because there's been some times where I feel like, should I be doing boudoir? Should I be doing portraits? Should I be shooting one-on-one with somebody? Because I never want to get caught in a situation where I feel uncomfortable myself as a male. I know that might sound shocking because men are supposed to be macho and, whatever. It does, none of that all goes out the window. It's about energy and feeling comfortable with somebody. And both of you guys being on the same page, clear as day, that this is an image. That there's nothing more to this than being creative and capturing a moment. That's it. But alright guys, I'll let you go. And hopefully I'll have some more videos on the way. Got some ideas. Might do them, might not. You already know how it goes. Peace and love to everybody out there. Follow the Instagram below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.